A Thursday night out here in Pflugerville, Texas, back-to-back weeks in a row for the Hayes Hawks. And tonight, the visiting Hawks in their white-on-white taking on the Hendrickson Hawks, wouldn't you know it? And the water tower just to our left tells us so. Captains for Hendrickson, 11, 64, and 7. And for the Hawks, Cohen, Miller, and I believe that's Joseph. Hawks are 2-0, trying to defend that undefeated start. And Hendrickson likely will try to have something to say about it. Stay with us. Number 6, Peach, back deep for the Hawks on the 10-yard line. Cohen and Javi on the 20 with him. And Hendrickson, who won the toss and deferred to the second half, will kick. Number 37 in particular, right to left, and a good high kick. It'll hang, and it'll bounce one time. A little tough to get, and Peach just has to jump on it. So probably should have been caught in the air by somebody, and a good field position start for the Hendrickson Hawks, that is. 27-2, split out to the left side as you're looking at it here, right from the offense. Gibo, the quarterback, low snap, handoff to Peach, left side, traffic, and might have gotten a yard or two out to the 20, maybe 21. Pick up more like 4. Same formation. Personnel switches sides, looking for Lewis. Tackled immediately by 15 on the hitch route. It's a 5-yard route. They'll give him forward progress out to the 25, and it's going to be a couple shy. 3rd and 2, left side hash. Gibo hands to Peach, left side, off tackle, bounces out, finds a seam, and off to the races he goes. High steps through it. 28 going to try to get him on the angle. Peach trying to stiff arm him, and he's down to the 10. So good on 28 for making that angle. Not many do, but Peach has about 60, maybe 70 on the scamper. So while Peach catches his breath, we'll wait for the chains to reset. It's a 1st and goal situation to the 10. Not sure why the whistle blew. They're waiting for the down marker to get on spot. Clock runs just over 8 here in the opening quarter. And Gibo's going to hand it to Peach, right side, met by the defensive line. 67 in there on it as well. And he fell forward for 2 this drive, made of 3 touches by Peach. And 1 catch by Lewis, looking for Lewis on the slant route. Ball pops up and picked off. It never hit the ground. Tipped out of his arms and tackled right there. Lewis had it, and it bounced off of a part of his body. I don't think it was the defender. I have to go back and look at it again, but an unfortunate situation as the Hawks were threatening, and there is a flag on the far side. We'll see what gives. A horse collar tackle on Hayes after the interception, making the tackle, gives him an extra 15 on the 24-yard line. First view of the Hendrickson offense. Jet sweep coming around from the slot, and 17 stringing him out, and caught from the back actually, but he does lean forward and get about half of it. Trips to the right. Ollie's in that Mike Backer spot. They want down the sideline. 13 in coverage. Normally Christian Francois in that spot, but nursing a shoulder injury. Not sure if that shoulder actually dislocated. Sounds like it may have in that last game. Popped back in on the field, but nevertheless, if that's the case and that happens, it's sore and will take some time to come back from. Hendrickson will go balance in the pistol, and now 8 joins him in the backfield. Dive play to the right, met by 17, and stood up. And it's going to be 4th down with just a couple to go. Cohen stands on the 35 to field what looks like a punt. 4th and just a couple, but buried back here on the 30. They don't want to flirt with it early in the game. So punter will stand on his 20. Cohen will move up to the 40, and a good kick into the wind, but the coverage is good. It'll bounce Hayes' way, and then picked up by Hendrickson maybe a little bit early. 43-yard line will be the home of the next drive. The long run from Peach, all for naught. So Hayes will see if they can't do something similar, except with an exclamation point on the end of it. Gibo overthrows 27. 8 checks in for 2. A couple wingbacks here. Gibo crosses body to Peach. Going to try the 9-hole. He's got a little room there. 15 trying to track him. And a stiff arm there, knocked out of bounds at the 40. And Hayes will have a first from the effort. Spot the left side hash on the 41. A pretty good tailwind behind the Hayes offense here. And a keep, this time by Gibo. He's running to the defensive end, and the linebacker there to scrape. Nowhere to go, and it's a yard loss. So trips to the right side in the form of a wingback, and Peach will follow the strength, bounce it out to the outside, but 14. Got off of Cohen's block, it looked like, and he'll hear from it. Third and a lot longer than the Hayes Hawks wanted. Sun still in their eyes as it's about to peek down behind the press box. High snap, Gibo is gonna have to chase it, and just can fall on it and does secure it. And so whatever they had cooking there won't matter, and I would think that the punt team will be in full form here. Fourth and more than 20, and Hayes lines up for it. And trying to get him on a hard count, no flags thrown, so just a prayer out to the side to lose a couple more. And a good stick there on 27, turns the ball over. So best position Hendrickson's had tonight. 8 will go, counter left. 17 misses the tackle, knocks him down off balance anyway enough. Austin there to help fall on it, as well as Joseph. Pistol set, handoff, Espinoza, right side, A-gap, got a little room, up the middle, skirting through the defenders with a first down in hand, almost to the 20. Should mention this is game number 1 of the district, of a pretty voluminous district. Trips to the right side. Half the team in the shadows, half in the sunlight. Balance set now. 3 opens up to his right, flushed out to his left. Looking for help, nobody there, throws it away. Nobody in the area, but he's outside the tackle box. Past the line of scrimmage, if you're counting that sort of thing at this level. 2nd and 10 the case, same set. We'll see if the slot comes in motion. Here he does. And 3 will look to him, gonna hit him on a little quick out route. And it works out, stood up by the corner who drives him out of bounds. But he got a lot of it. A hurry-up style here. No huddle and no real look to the sideline for the play. Jet sweep, 8. They opened up with this going the other direction, and Ollie comes off the block, sheds it, stomps the ground, and has the TFL. 4th and 6, and unless Hendrickson has a sure-footed kicker in the bag with this headwind, expect to see what we see, which is 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Fake, zipper screen, got a little room, back to the outside, 9 goes, 14 can't get him. And for the first time this year, the Hawks from Hayes have been scored on. 31 sets up for the PAT kick. Good hold and a fantastic boot. And now I investigate what I said a minute ago. I think he could have put that field goal through. 31 fooled us on the kickoff last time. He hung that one up shy of about the 25-yard line with that extra point foot. You think he can probably kick it out the back. This one high as well. Javi's going to have a handle on it. And he'll go between the hashes, now to the outside, left side, and tackles his own player in front of him who was blocking, ran right over his back. That's 2-7. About the same spot of the field Hayes originally started the game at when Peach busted one open. He's going to come in motion. They're going to throw it to him. He's got a little space. Back to the middle he goes. And trying to get through the defense, and they got just enough of him before he could march his way on the opposite end of the field. The first down, Hayes moves quick. 45-yard line, Gibo, 3-step drop. He's got Lewis. He's going to hit Peach on the screen, and he slips, lost his footing, no gain. Hayes sets 2 in the backfield in the form of Peach and Javi with Gibo. High snap. Give is to 1. Moving outside. Got him around the shirt collar there and held on. Tackle made behind the line. That high snap screws the timing up. We turn the page into the second quarter and head right to left, a 3rd and long, and this is not what Hayes wants to be in. They're going to throw one behind Peach, and he dropped it. It's a live football. That pass was backwards from where I stand, but they blew the whistle as if it wasn't, and somebody dodged a bullet. It's a 4th down. Hayes going for it. Hard count. Still funny looking, and he throws it away. And they're going to get, oh no. If they landed on him and drove him to the ground somehow, and that's a personal foul, that's a first down for Hayes. They'll talk about it and we'll let you know. Personal foul face mask, the call. Automatic first down style gives Hayes the football on the Hendrickson 41-yard line. Fake, play action, flushed out to the right side. Gibo on the move, 50 trail him. Deep foul, downfield, and intercepted again off the pick. That's the second time that's happened with that defender, number 15. He's got 2 INTs, both off a pick. tips. After the play, a dead ball personal foul on Hendrickson moves them half the distance. Quarterback looking for the slant. Pass is low.
Incomplete pass.
Hendrickson will huddle this time. Balance set, rides, and keeps. And 17 can't get him. Next guy, though, does in the form of Austin. So the scamper was good for 7 or 8. So it's 3rd and short now from the 10. Certainly manageable. Hendrickson drops back. Looking, nobody there. Caught from behind. Joseph pulls him down at the 10. And another 4th down decision to be made here. So punt formation. Cohen stands at the Hendrickson 40. And there is a tailwind behind the Hawks from Hendrickson as they, looks like, wait for a football to come out on the field. Now it's out there waiting for 15, the interception specialist, to take his place. Good snap. And the kick is low. Cohen will catch it and work to his left side. Trying to outrun, can't, and then just ducks down to the 40. And a flag there. Not sure if they got a mask on that one. It'll be some more, if so. Another face mask penalty against Hendrickson. So another good field position situation for Hayes. It's really the tale of 2 cases here. Hayes throwing interceptions and Hendrickson pulling face masks, both eating the lunch of themselves. Hendrickson's the only one who's capitalized so far. Trips to the right side. 4 if you count Peach to Gibo's side. Counter off the left. Trying to find some room. He's got a little edge on the edge. Back to the middle and then caught from the backside inside the 5. And Hayes showing some life. 1st and goal. Trips to the right. Lewis alone on the left side. Gibo hands a Peach and gets across. Friendly fire there at the goal line. And 6 has 6. In a rather even matched affair, you can imagine how important these PAT kicks are. 7 lines up. And this one through the stick, sure-footed. Got underneath that ball quite a bit, so it had a lot of revolutions on it. But it got through, and we're dead even at 7. 7:20 p.m. here in Pflugerville, Texas. The sun has fully set. Here in the second quarter, 6:46. Normally the stadium lights would have come on by now. Would expect them to any minute. Right-footed kick by 7. Good shot, and it hangs as well. Caught by the deep line. He'll try the near side. Javi turns him in and makes the tackle. Javi leads the Hayes Hawk special teams on kickoff tackles. 4-3 defense, but with the spread, outside linebackers covering the flats. Defensive ends don't look like they have pass protection responsibilities. And now they'll bring it back to balance. 3-step drop, looking to his left. Lobs one, got a man! Got all by himself and can just walk in. And a breakdown there, he's the outside receiver. And they'll have to review that one this week. Both receivers on the far sides ran slant post patterns. And this cook is sure-footed, 14-7. Wind is certainly blowing left to right, and so for the rest of this quarter, and I suppose the fourth, should the wind stay the same, whoever's playing defense on this end, I'll be mindful that ball can sail. Peach will return this one, jog to his left, wait for a hole. 7 tries to corral and reverses his field, skips the next tackle, down the right side boundary, and found at the 32. A 3-3 stack defense is what Hendrickson is in. 3 guys down the line, 3 backers, and they've got 5 in the secondary, and Javi drops the ball, picks it up, and then tried to run with it, but slammed into by 7, who's made a good few tackles tonight on defense. Javi's good for a yard after a rather breathtaking moment. 2nd and 8, 35. Into the wind with 5:30 in the first half, a 14-7 ball game. They're going to try the same play again. Off tackle, 16 meets him high, and a fella meets him low. Javi's got another couple. 3rd and 6, not as long as some of the third downs Hayes has faced tonight. Blitz It's off the edge, didn't see him, got rid of it just in time. Peach trying to work outside, caught it from the back and he won't get the first. Caught at the 41 with about 2 yards shy. And then a late flag thrown. We'll see who it's on. 12 puts his hands off to say nothing. It may have been on Peach. John, we'll see what they say. So clock continues to run in the middle of a personal foul penalty, which probably shouldn't be the case. But nevertheless, it's a 15-yarder. Foul was on Peach, and so it's a long, I guess it's a loss of down. It would have been fourth coming up, so no replay of the down. Now he blows it to wind it, but it's been going. Fourth down and no punt shown. Trying to get him on the hard snap. That's what they've been trying to do. Okay, now it's making sense on the first 2 punts. A hard snap. And then a little quick kick from Gibo, and he puts this one high up in the air. And it will take a gratuitous bounce a little bit for Hayes. Spots the 47. They'll stop the clock with just over 3. So just 4 in the box, or 5 in the box rather. Zipper screens what they scored on the last time, a flag, and then a good tackle in the open field by 93. So a 15-yard targeting penalty called against Joseph. And upon review, he did lead with the crown into the helmet. And I was close enough for the ref to hear that that's the first warning on 4. So I guess they're keeping up with that. And 2 would be an ejection of some sort. So first down now on the 28-yard line for a Hendrickson team who's got a couple of touchdowns already tonight. And they'll line up in the trips right. 2 wide, 1 wing. Running back to the left side of the quarterback. And it's a hand to him, a reverse, 8. Good block on the seal. Ollie got juked there. And then a tackle by 30. Austin Powers, that is. 90 defensive end, got sealed. Hard to fault him too much on it on a reverse play like that where he was pursuing away from him. To the end zone, touchdown! 11 has his second TD reception of the night. On the fade to the corner. Extra point try, on its way, and right through 21-7. Hayes has some work to do. A lot of this Hendrickson offense feels a lot like Pflugerville's did last week. They like that deep ball, trying to mix it up. And a good kick out of the end zone there for a touchback with the win. And so not sure if the difference is in the offensive execution or in the defensive backs or the line getting pressure, but that's what halftime's for, to figure things out, trying to tighten the ship up. I want to clarify on that last comment. I did say tighten the ship with a P up. Wouldn't want anybody to think in my frustration I'm trying to paint a different kind of picture. First down. Gibo, little toss to Javi, working around the right side, and trailed by 50, and Hendrickson strings him out. 2nd and 9, clock moving at 1:30. Javi stayed inbound, so nothing stopped. Trips to the right, which is the narrow side. And Javi will look to his left, Peach out of the backfield, catches it. Tries to slip through the 2 defenders. Lewis there to try to help block, and he gets quite a bit of it. Same formation, a little more breathing room to the top side. 3rd and 3. 7 creep in. And he backs off a little bit. Now he's going to come on the blitz. Gibo throws out to Javi, working the outside and upended and landed shy of the 35. He's a yard short. 4th and a little bit. And with the clock moving, looks like Hayes will concede this to go to halftime. 21-7 at the break. A headwind, so they would want to throw into it here. We'll see if we can't get things talked about and come back for the second half. We'll see on the flip side. Second half kickoff underway. Hangs up to the 20. And return man moving to his right side. Javi couldn't make it this time. Weaving through traffic. And got some room now. Joseph trying to track him down and will. Just as he crosses the 40-yard line. 9 showing his stuff. And a big return that Hayes didn't need. So that return brought to you time free. Clock still shows 10 minutes. 88 resets. In motion comes 8. Fake the jet sweep. Counter. Left side. Jumped on by 66. Ridden down. Good for a couple. 2nd and 8 the case. Maybe 7. Pistol formation. Handoff. Left side. Up the middle. And found by white jerseys after a yard. 3rd and 5 on the 31. Slot will move up on the line on the near side. Quarterback wants to throw. Again, knocked down by 93, who's back in coverage. And swats that one down. 93 is the Mike backer, so that makes more sense that he'd be in coverage. 9 going to go to the end zone. This one thrown low to 10 on 4th down. Incomplete. And it's a turnover. Hayes with the ball back on their 31-yard line. Strong to the right side, 17 coming off the edge. Give is to Peach, now bounces back outside, and then clobbered as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. I guess it's 7 coming off the edge, which would be the outside backer. Now he backs off for coverage. Catch Javi on the out route. 1 gets through there, and there goes Javi. 14 tracking on him. He's got to make a cut. 14 with the ankles, he won't get there in time. Javi takes one. 69 yards on the slant route. DeLeon sets for the right-footed kick, and this one should be through. It is a 7-point spread on this one. DeLeon, perfect tonight on PATs, sends this one down. Good foot into that one, all the way back to the 10. And 9, who had a bang-up return last time, trying to do so again. Ball comes free and picked up by 17. And how about the stick from 46? I believe that's Mateo. Well, there's been a fair share of interceptions in the game tonight. I don't know that anything's been lost on the ground. 5 wide for Hendrickson. First time we've seen this tonight. Throw out. Incomplete. Looking for the out route in the middle receiver. I believe that was 20 Espinoza, the running back, was the intended target on that. Screen play set up to him, and 93 makes the tackle. A flag comes in from the far side judge, and they'll talk about it and we'll report. The face mask fallacies continue. This time, Hayes the guilty party. 20, reverse, and he wants to throw it, and this one caught by 9. Do you believe it? 29 was in position, reached up but just missed the ball, and 9 has another grab. Hendrickson digs deep in the playbook for that one, and it pays off. Here comes the motion man 8 to the backfield, and the ride and slam down is 20 by 17, the junior, and 8 was in position for that pitch relationship should they want to run the option off of that. 2nd and 9. Hendrickson threatening in the red zone. Ball is errant. Joseph trying to get it. He's still alive. And he'll pick it up and then tackle. Joseph's quick feet pay off. That kid can scoot. And he shows it there. A hot football in the form of Hayes, that is 47-yard line. After just saying that nothing had been turned over on the ground, Joseph sees to that statistic. Thought he had a scoop and score in hand, but Hendrickson came barreling down to make that tackle. A little delay there. Peach through the middle, not a lot, out to midfield. Balance set for Hayes. Just inside their own territory. Gibo looks left, now to the right, steps up in the pocket, got time, throws one, looking for Javi, and they're going to call PI on that. Got a little shove right before the ball arrived. It'll be a first down for Hayes. A holding call worth 10 yards is the result of the last play. First down. And Gibo looking for the out route. Javi again. And caught. First tackle slipped. Second one made. And it's going to be awful close to the line to gain. In fact, I'll let him put the ball down. And he'll be shy a bit. No huddle. Hayes moves quick. 3 to the left side. Counter step. Peach, and he's buried. Boy, 50 came through in a New York minute and just plowed his way into the backfield, blowing things up. So just 6 in the box for the defense. And Gibo walks it up, checks his wrist. Everybody leans in, shifts a bit. Peach moves to his right. And Gibo, pressure off the edge. Throws up the screen, it's incomplete. A big hit there by number 5, the safety spot, playing that downhill in a hurry. Miller checks in the game for Hayes. 3 to the left side. High snap, Gibo. Looking for somebody, but nobody home. He's gonna have to keep it all the way. Slips through and then ridden down, but awful close to the first, but not quite there. He's about a yard or 2 shy. Hayes turns it over. So first down with the wind. Hendrickson. Quarterback keeps it level. A good shot by 93. He was held up by 68. So the defensive line and the linebacking core making a difference. Second and long. Jet sweep, gonna keep it all the way. 32, turns him in, and hammered down by Joseph, who's had him a game tonight. 3rd and 7, trips to the top. Looking to pass. Once 9 on the flag route. Overthrown, 32 trying to run with him, and it's 4th. So with a touchdown lead and 2:39 to play in the 3rd, Hendrickson looks like they want to punt the football. Cohen prepares back deep. 37-yard line is his temporary home. And a late arrival in the form of number 7 lines up in the guard spot to block this one. Block for this one, I should say. Good snap. And a kick away, a good spiral. Cohen will have a chance at this one. Catches it. Moves to the left side, upfield. Trying to slice and dice. And then slips, loses his footing at the 48. 18 yards on the punt return. Trips right. Lewis alone. Here to the near side. Peach moves to the left side as well. Gibo flushed out. And throws low towards Cohen, but hits the feet of 17. And that'll stop the clock momentarily. So lots of guys on the line this time, all in tight. Gonna run behind for Peach. Peach through the first line. And then a good open field tackle by the second level to stop what could have been a big gain, but it's enough to move the sticks. Hayes moving with some pace. Give again, Peach. Gonna work outside. 17 contains and not much going on there. Cohen checks back in Miller's stead. Gibo barks signals to everyone. Calls for the ball. Snap at his face. Cohen caught it! And then got behind by 5. 3rd and 7, 4-down territory on this end of the field. Peach will step it up and motion out. Corner will try to go up with him. Gibo up the middle, 50 gets him, and he's got a couple, so it'll be 4th and about 5, it looks like. 4th quarter, final chapter out here in Pflugerville. A 4th and 7 to start it. And moving left to right are the Hawks. Cohen will go in motion. And Gibo will look to the left side, and the ball's underthrown. And I don't know if he picked it off, it would be at the 30. Otherwise, it'd be the line of scrimmage. They're going to say hit the ground, which is advantageous for Hendrickson. They'll have it coming up. 3 and 20 in the backfield. Quarterback moves to his left. Pocket moves with him. Throw high, looking for 8 on the 10-yard out. Breeze still blowing. If anything, it's picked up as the game's going on. Into Hendrickson's face. Play action. Zipper screen. Incomplete. 9 scored on that one earlier in the first half. A long 3rd down. To the air, they'll go. 3. Caught from the backside and wrapped up by who else? Joseph. 4th and about 15 here. Punter punting into the wind. Good snaps all night. This one will hang up in the wind quite a bit and pretty much die right there, so not much of a return option available. 8:50 on the clock in the game for Hayes to work with. Peach outside. 17 couldn't quite reach him, and Peach runs out after picking up enough for a first, I think. 9 seconds and 11 yards. Chewed up on that last play. Here comes Hendrickson. Gibo keep it, pull it out, and found from behind. And they'll wrap him up. Hendrickson has played in that 3 down front all night. And a good block there on the outside. Cohen catches one, slips the tackle, puts another move on, and then still on his feet, still going. How about the fighting heart from 2 to stay up? Gain of about 6 or so on the last play, so 3rd and 12 situation. Here comes the blitz, 7. Gibo dodges that one but can't get past 67. And their launch points tonight have been more than what the offensive line can really keep up with, which is one of the reasons that 3-3 stack defense is so effective, or at least can be. So 4th down and a little prevent style here. And now the Hendrickson linebackers creep. And 15, who's got a couple of interceptions tonight, will prepare for Gibo's punt. It's a good kick. And 15 catches it clean around the 10, nearly loses footing. Gets past Lewis and then driven out by Javi. 1st down, Hendrickson, 6:03 in the game. Clock starting to become an issue for Hayes. And a tackle there made by Kiefer. 2nd and 6. Pistol formation. Quarterback gonna give it. Espinoza, left side, busts through the line. It's slung down and caught by 29, but he got all that design play out to midfield. Nose of the football, square on the 50. A pistol look again. We'll see if it's more Espinoza. And it will be on the left side this time, and Joseph finds him from the backside. He had that penetration in the backfield and then was able to catch up with him after a yard gain. 2nd and 8, under 4 minutes to play. Pistol formation. Espinoza on the ground. More room. Stood up by the defense, but wins the battle moving forward, and I think has enough to move those. No, they're going to say just shy. So just a little bit to go. So 3rd and 1, and a lot of time being taken to get this play in. I hadn't seen a play clock at the JV level. Not sure if ref keeps it on his hand. Maybe he does. 20, right side, lunges forward. Joseph finds his legs, but he's got a first as he crawls across the 40. And with each 1st down, the dagger goes a little deeper in. So coaches continue to look at the scoreboard. Back judge does put a hand up and says 5 seconds, so he is keeping the play clock on his wristwatch. Espinoza through there, right side, got more room, spits through the defense, and he'll score. Touchdown 20, and he shows why he's in the backfield. And a 2-touchdown lead now here late in the 4th. Extra point by 31 is good. 28-14,
and the extra point is
just under 2 to go. Whistle blows, granting permission. 31 will take it, sticks a foot into this one. It's going to be Javi. Will work, back up the sideline, and then caught up high. Out of bounds at the 22. 1:48 on the play clock. Gibo looking for Peach out of the backfield and dropped. Tried to run before he had it. Had footsteps barreling his way. 2nd and 10 has trips left. Snap is missed the mark, and Gibo has to just fall on it. So didn't need that at this time. Not that you ever do it any time. With 3rd and 27, facing Hayes, you'd take a timeout too. Cohen in motion to give trips to the far side, and the snap misses to the right again. Gibo across the middle, a big stick, but Javi catches it. And that's going to make 4th down a little more comfortable. 4th and 8, Gibo trying to get past and loses the ball, picks it up off the bounce, hails one down, he's got Lewis, and it's knocked out. Had that been caught, it would have been a 1st down, but PBU stands and turns over the ball in kneelable territory likely. Victory formation, and 3 will from the gun take it and kneel. And that'll run it out. They won't have to snap it again. Hawks from Hayes fall to 2-1 on the season. Hendrickson improves whatever they were. 28-14. Hawks 0-1 now in district play. I'll have to recover next week. They've certainly got the squad to do it. We'll see you guys then.